I most likely don't even have enough storage for this video and for everything that I'm going to say, I want to say, because I have so much to say, but I just don't know how to properly articulate myself and say it in a way that, I don't know, that I'm gonna be most content with. But I mean, that's the point of this video. You'll never be content. You'll never be enough. You'll always be a worthless piece of shit for the rest of your life until you realize that you're never gonna amount to being perfect. At least your idea of perfect. And unless you haven't yet accepted that notion that you'll never be perfect, you'll always be a piece of shit, is what I've learned. And I'm only 18. I'm gonna turn 19 at the very end of this month. And I still have lots to learn. But so far, what I've learned since being 14, aka the era of my life when I entered a depression and I knew what anxiety was and I knew what suicide ideation was and I knew what body issues were, up to 19, what I've learned is that I'll always be a piece of shit unless I don't accept the fact that I'm never going to be my idea of perfect. And it's so hard for my mind to understand and accept that notion because in my head I'm like, no. But I can prove it to myself. I can prove that I can be better. You know, I can live up to the standards that I have set for myself inside my head. You know, whether that's being like, 50 kilos. Bang, there. I'm perfect. I made it mine. I made it up to you. Haha, in your face. I'm 50 kilos. I'm perfect. I did it. But no, I can't accept that. I can't accept that I'm not ever going to be 50 kilos. And until then, I'm just going to eat, and then throw up, feel bad about myself, then eat again, and it's just this ongoing cycle of just not being perfect and not being able to accept that. So until then, until you don't accept the fact that you'll never be perfect, that you'll never live up to the standards that you have set for yourself in your head, those rigid standards, those mean standards, those standards that, you know, your body can't physically live up to or do, you know, or your idea, and say you do get to that point, you do prove yourself wrong, you're just gonna want more and more and more. It's not until you accept that you are okay the way you are now. Until then, you'll be a worthless piece of shit. Unless you realize that you are not a worthless piece of shit and that you're fine just the way you are. So that's my lesson. But then, you know, I could totally act out differently the next day. But anyway, that's besides the point. I mean, it is the point, but my goal is to just convey that to you. And you yourself will reflect on that and meditate on that, and you know, you'll have your own meaning for what I just said. But yeah.